Hello YouTube! Hope everyone's having a fantastic week. Today, we are playing The Life and Times and Suffering of Sir Brante. I forgot the full name of this title. What was it? The Life and Suffering? I think I said The Life and Times. Life and Suffering of Sir Brante. In times of the fall of the blessed Arcanian, not Arcanian, Empire. I don't know anything about this game. I just saw it on the Steam shop when it was on sale the other week or last month, I think. It looked pretty cool, so I want to check it out. Let's see. New game. Our character's name is Sir Caroline's Brante, of course. Consequences. Oh no, the consequences of our actions. Okay, I think that's better. Chapter restarts? I'm gonna say, should we go Iron Man on a blind playthrough? This is, wait, actually that might be a instant death trap. I don't know. Like it might be a Long Live the Queen where you can just get cornered and die if you don't have a save somewhere. I didn't think about that before. This might be like a Long Live the Queen situation. That's another great game that... Actually, it's been so long since I played Long Live the Queen. Maybe I should play that again on stream. Anyways, you hold the fate of a single man in your hands. You will follow his life from birth to death. Your choices shall define who Sir Brante will grow up to be. You will decide his personality, social status, and what mark he'll leave on history. With every step he takes at your behest, Sir Brante's character will change and evolve. Your decisions will close some doors for him, but open many others. I like the sound of this. The world of Sir Brante? Brante or Brante? The world of Sir Brante's birth is a ruthless realm, where people are divided into estates. It is hard to be a hero here. Be ready to accept that Sir Brante cannot overcome every challenge in his path. Every hard choice will test his character and personal qualities. Often, you will not be able to make the choice you would like to. It may happen because you chose a different road earlier, exhausted your hero's willpower, or haven't earned the right position in society. Okay. Every victory will be a struggle, a path paved with bitter losses and gut-wrenching failures. Accept the tragedy. This is how you create a gripping and unique tale for your hero. What will become of your Sir Brante, his loved ones, and his world? It all depends on me.
The story of my life remains written on these pages. But my fate has always been my own. Every deed,
isn't it my fate?
every choice, every person I met made me what I am. Could I have taken a different path? Could I have found a different calling? Altered the very course of history?
Ooh, Sir Knightley
And
Brandy.
what price would I have to pay?
I wonder if Arcanian is actually a callback intentionally to Arcanian, which I think is ancient Greece. At the end of time, your fingers are stained with ink, your breathing grows ragged. Your hands are shaking, yet the words begin appearing on the page before you, one by one, clinging together to form a chronicle of your own life. Who are you? How did you reach this end? You were born, raised, and lived your entire life in the blessed Arcanian, I keep on saying Arcanian Empire. In this land, a man's destiny is predetermined at the moment of his birth. Whether human or Arcanian, nobleman, priest, or low-born commoner, all bend to the divine will of the twin gods. And each life is not but a single cog in the universe's immeasurable machine. So Arcanians aren't human? Question mark? Let's put a pin in that. The memories come flooding back. They engulf you as merciless wave, binding together days that are thrice dead and gone. So they were 3 days ago? The dreams of your childhood, your adolescence, your youth spent in the capital. Years of peace teeming with life and a war drenched in blood. High ranks and lowly deeds. Opulent palaces, secretive city backstreets. Fields of battle. And faces, so many faces of the people you held dear. The people who walked this road by your side. Such was your life, now all exposed by ink erupting onto the page. With your every step, you sought to change the world as you saw fit. The choices of your upbringing, the path you carved in your youth, the fruits of your struggle, the consequences of your sacrifice. All of it led you here to the end of your time. And every choice had a price. Now, years and years later, the crossroads of your life echo in your memory, the pain and joy inextricably intermingled. I need to throw a lozenge. Excuse the crinkling. Alright. Could you have taken a different path, chosen a different calling, found a different place in the world? You had the power to alter the very course of history. Quite the setup. Now, on the verge of death, you struggle with doubt, seeking answers to the last and most crucial question of all. Your life. Of all the paths in life, why did you walk this one? Did you choose your own fate, or was your life shaped by forces beyond your control? What determines a man's destiny? Oh. The man himself. Your life has always been yours to live. You made your own destiny. Thank you very much. The world around him. Your path was charted for you by the people, the age, and the society in which you lived. A higher power. Your destiny was forged by a power greater than your own will. There is no destiny. Destiny does not exist. Human life is an exercise in chance. It is not governed by any laws. That's an extremely modern or postmodern take. I've actually been kind of wrestling with this question myself, although in a different framing. In the framing, for me, it's whether or not there is free will. Because according to scientific theory at present, it's that there technically is no free will. We're all just traveling forward on our world lines. But I find in my fiction increasingly I write about human agency being the ability to change destiny that's already pre-written. So I kind of like that. Making your own destiny. I'm kind of feeling that. Alright. We're making our own destiny here. We're in it to win it. You can hear death's footsteps drawing near. You square your shoulders and take a deep, full breath. You have found your final answer. What is destiny other than a long chain of your own actions and decisions? No matter what happened in your life, you always had a choice. You lived the life you deserved. Only you can answer for it. Excuse me. Fucking pollen's starting to come down. But are you right about this? Is it all true? To learn the truth, you'll have to return to the very beginning, remembering every step you took along the way. On these pages, the story of a man named Powerlines Brante will live once more. Okay, so it looks like we got 5 chapters. Hey, Blady, hope you're having a good night. We are at 0 years. Chapter 1, Childhood. Something gonna happen? Do I need to click on some? Oh, just gotta be patient. Childhood, where life begins. First words, first unsteady steps. You are but a small child learning about the world in which you were born. To you, everything is so new, so baffling, and so unforgiving. Granton. Hello, Granton. Hope you're having a good night. Physics, I thought, went the explanation of, like, funneling to certainty. That's, quantum mechanics. When you get talking about, statistical... I forget the wording for it, but... I watch too much PBS Spacetime for my own good, is where I get my interpretation of it from. A long, trying life stretches before you. So many feats and faults, so many fateful choices to come. Yet you are already sowing the seeds of your future self. You are learning to live and survive in this world, looking for a place within it to call your own, choosing your future destiny. How or who will you grow up to be? Whomsteth will we be? Prologue, growing up. In chapters childhood, adolescence, and youth, you will live through your hero's coming of age. You will shape the protagonist's personality, his qualities, and relationships. By the end of the prologue, you will determine the state and future occupation of your hero. Only in adulthood will he start to influence the world around him, and even the ultimate fate of the Empire. Who will Caroline's Brante grow up to be? It's my call. Not yours, mine. It's mine. It even has Black Swan events, things that could have never been expected to happen. Are you talking about the funneling to certainty thing? I haven't heard the Black Swan thing. Childhood. We already saw that. Oh, personal life. Events in the personal life of the hero can happen in this chapter. Fencing lessons beyond. Are we choosing or are we going through all of these? Well, let's see what they are. You dare to study fencing, like your father, even though you have no right to it by birth. Okay. As a small child, you suffer your first death and rebirth. What? That's an interesting implication. An epiphany. You experience an insight when your mother tells you about the ways of the world and the lots of its inhabitants. We play with ants. Hey Ace, hope you're having a good night. Play with ants? What the hell does that mean? Nobleman's Sacrament. You challenge the sacred order and attempt to seize a noble lot. Ooh. That kind of doubles down on us seizing our own destiny and making our own destiny. Interesting. So... oh, these are conditions we have to meet. Okay. So for Nobleman's Sacrament, we need more than 0 willpower and kiss the sword, whatever that means. For fencing lessons, we have greater than 4 determination and train with dad. Beyond is we die. Epiphany is we play with ants. Okay, I mean, I played with ants back in the day. I mean, cracking open firecrackers and setting on fire on anthills, but it seems like we'd have better things to do. Your personal qualities at this age, they determine which choices you may take. Determination, perception. Okay, we are going back and forth here. How do we... oh, this must just be explaining what we can get here. Hey, Petra. This is the life and suffering of Sir Brante. So... spineless, active, resolute, adamant, attentive, insightful. Your inner strength and the number of lesser deaths... what was this? Personal qualities, okay. Your inner strength and the number of lesser deaths that you have experienced. These qualities will stay with you for your entire life. Willpower, we start at 0 and we can go to the negative. Okay. Death's untouched. Whatever that means. Sections that open in this chapter. Destiny. Oh, okay. Personality. House of Brante. And family. Oh. So we are here. Dad remarried. Interesting. We have older brother, I'm guessing, Stefan, and a sister, half-sister, Gloria, it looks like. Interesting. But good old everyone but our dad's first wife is alive, it looks like. Personality. Lowborn. Personal life. Okay. So how do I get back to the bookie book? Back to scene. Okay. Begin chapter. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that was just explaining everything. Gotta get that achievement for clicking start. Birth. At first, there is nothing. No time, no sensation. Nothing but darkness and void. But then a will breathed life into nothingness. Matter and spirit were set in motion. History began its march. Bit of a crybaby, aren't we? It's our turn to enter this world. Your first memory, you are lying on your back, blinded by a bright light. You are not alone. Above you tower the colossal figures of those who created you. You are a part of them, and they are a part of you. Between you and them is an inexplicable connection, a strong, unbreakable link. They will always watch over you, guard you, and protect you. Will they, though? It hurts to breathe. You let out the pain in the form of a desperate scream. Your creators extend their hands toward you. There are two of them, the ones who made your form from their own selves and brought you into this world. They are united, yet as they lean closer, you begin to see how different they are. You can already feel their differences within you, struggling against each other. The first figure is soft and emphatic, wise and merciful. The love that emanates from it wraps you head to toe like an invisible blanket. The warmth from it is never ending. The second figure is strong and powerful, commanding and noble. It is harsh, but fair, a beacon of guidance, a force of protection, and merciless punishment for every misdeed. Yet there's also a third figure. It is like a shadow, barely seen behind them, yet already pulsing with an unbreakable will to live. It is the very will to live that is now growing ever stronger within you. Wait, so we're having an out-of-body experience? A soft open palm, a strong closed fist, a lingering, distant shadow. You struggle to loosen the swaddling clothes wrapped around you and extend a tiny hand into the world. Uh-huh. Reach out to the palm for perception. Reach out to Dad for determination. Willpower. Willpower seems like our big currency here. I want determination more than perception, but I think we need to get some willpower in the bank right now. I think that's the play. Your first smile appears on your face, awkward yet genuine. Your mother and father exchange looks and start talking. You know no words yet, so all you hear is a sequence of booming sounds. But the stranger behind them has no need for words. The stranger's look is all it takes for you to feel the will to live and act that now burns within you. The shadow brings a finger to its lips as if to say, there, baby, don't cry. This is our secret now. And then the shadow melts into the light. We are full of power. We are God's strongest baby. We got born ready for action. It is the year 1118. Your life in this world begins. I really like this presentation. It kind of reminds me of the old Fable games in a way. Although not as painful as that series got. Hide and seek. As the days go by, you learn to tell your parents apart. You recognize father by his heavy breath and strong, cold hands. He visits you rarely. Robert Brante. Hello there, little power lines, Brante. That's me. Mother's tender voice, however, follows you day and night. Lydia Brante. My, you're growing so quickly, my child. There are 2 more children in the family, named Stefan and Gloria. Gloria sings songs to you. She often dresses you in tight clothing and gently, hey, get those dresses off me, and gently holds your hands as you learn to take your first steps. Stefan likes to sweep you up and pinch you and toss you into the air. That's cool. We got a nice family. Lydia Brante. This is our brother and sister. Noted already. Stefan. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. He's like, his proportions are off, but he has such an old face. Like, he has the body of like a little kid, but his face is so old. What the hell? We're not a doll, we're a baby. We're God's strongest baby. Yeah, you're my little brother. We're gonna play together, but I'll always be in charge because you were born a commoner. Interesting, so that must be because mom isn't highborn, even though our dad seems to be? I'm not sure how this works yet. It's a power stance. That's our elder brother. I kind of like our elder brother, even though he's kind of taking charge there. But you know, he's older brother. Okay, be quiet, you. He doesn't understand yet. Come on, baby power lines. That's me. Let's go play in the yard. I want to play with big brother though. I mean, Gloria's nice too, but it is hot outside. You grip your brother's hand with one hand and your sister's with another as they help you walk down the giant stone stairs. Then you sit on the ground and start exploring the sparse blades of grass with your fingers. It tickles. In the sky far above and away from you is a gigantic pillar, a perfectly straight stick made of light. It is so bright, it hurts to look at. It's a small adult. Wait, hold on. It just occurred to me. Shit, we can't go back to him. Wait, hold on. Family? Can we get the full-size picture? Okay, we can't, but it occurs to me that our brother might be a dwarf. Unironically. I have a suspicion here. Yeah. Big light in the sky. Learn the power stance. Why are you staring at the shining pillar? It's not going anywhere, you know. It isn't? Okay. Thanks for teaching us stuff. Hey, I want to play hide and seek. Oh, you're the boss, apparently. He's just a little baby. How's he gonna play? Better than you. Watch me. Then you hide him, and I'll try to find both of you. You have no idea what they are talking about, but you support them with happy cooing. This is strange, but so exciting. Stefan and Gloria glance at each other. Then your brother walks to a big tree, closes his eyes, and starts shouting something. Gloria takes her hand and walks you through the yard. Yeah, I'm making fun of my brother's proportions just a little. In my defense, he's overcompensating. Your sister takes you behind some thick bushes by a tall wall. The light from that light stick on the horizon barely reaches here. You can't see home from this place. The ground is crawling with tiny black bugs. Gloria sits you down on the ground and puts a finger to her mouth for some reason, and then she's gone. You can no longer hear Stefan's voice. Gloria is nowhere to be seen. You feel colder. The bugs are no fun to play with. You've been sitting here for a long time, completely alone. Nobody checks on you. Did they forget about you? Did they abandon you? Ooh. More willpower to cry, but I don't want to be a crybaby. The extra willpower is tempting, but I don't want to be a crybaby. Find your own way. Find your own damn way home. You get up off the ground and start crawling. Because we're God's strongest baby. Through the bushes to find your way back home. Sit there and wait. You start playing with... I don't want to play with ants. Let's get some determination. We're going to find our own way home. You get up on your feet, swaying a little bit. Carefully, you take a first step, then lose your balance and plop it down on the ground again. But you are determined. You get up again and keep walking in the direction Gloria went. You walk out of the bushes and further toward the wall of the house. And then the most tender and gentle hands in the whole world embrace you and pick you up. Mother. Hey, put me back! I was finding my own damn way. I don't need you, Mom. Lydia. There you are. Let me go. Let me walk. Let me cook. You lean on Mother's chest, Booba, and hold on to her with your arms. You want her to know that you came here all by yourself, without any help. She pats you on the head. Your brother and sister stand behind her, clearly feeling guilty. Gloria's in tears. Stefan is staring at his feet. Did they suck so bad at hide and seek they couldn't find me? It's fine. We can't be contained. We're God's strongest baby. You hug Mother tightly. She is here now. We're still spineless, but it's better than what we were before. So warm, so safe. The Booba. We are age 2. We are no longer God's strongest baby. We're now God's strongest toddler. We're toddling. Another memory. You are still a little child, but you can already talk and run around on your own. Today is out of the ordinary. Father is busy around the house, giving orders to the servants. Throughout the day, the kitchen has been abuzz with work, and there are solemn, gloomy preparations and candles being lit. Even your older brother, Stefan, is quiet today. Mother takes your hand and brings you to your sister, Gloria. My son, today is the great descent. We honor the day when the twin gods descended to us. We must spend this day in reverence to the gods. You are too young to understand, so just do everything your sister says for now. She's not my supervisor. Gloria takes you to the playroom. Yay, we get to play. There are no toys. It's not much of... Wait. No toys, no chairs, even the carpet has been taken away. This playroom sucks. There's nothing there but a bare wooden floor. What kind of playroom is this? Also, we need a haircut. Today, we're not allowed to go any other rooms, and we'll be eating nothing but gruel and stale bread. On the day of the Great Descent, everyone must be where they belong. Oh, that sucks. Wait, fuck that. We're God's strongest toddler. We go where we want. We make our own destiny here. It is quiet, unusually so. Muffled voices from beyond the door are all you can hear. You are sitting on the cold floor, confused, with no idea what to do. Then you hear your sister's voice, a lonely sound in the empty room. It is a little song that Mother taught her. You hold your breath as we forget to breathe as we listen to our sister. We're just doing toddler things. Sometimes we forget to breathe. Why are we eating gruel? It seems like a religious ceremony. Because we're not nobles. Because we're lowborn. It's a religious thing where we eat in the dark or something. That's my takeaway. Is our sister wearing leopard print? That shirt? Or is that just like polka dot? Gloria, darling, you're a little young to be wearing leopard print. As much as I enjoy leopard print. Maybe when you're older. Gloria, when the twins came down to Earth, they brought lots for every birth. Let us count them. 1, 2, 3. The twins made them for you and me. Your song sucks. Nobles rule and bravely fight. They protect us with their might. Priests work hard to understand. Guide us by the twins' command. Common people work and toil. Always patient, never spoiled. Live your lot where you were born, to the day when you pass on. Know your lot and know the prayer, for the twins see everywhere. Fuck that. You are transfixed by the tune. Gloria notices your gaze and a smile creeps across her face. You like the rhyme, don't you, Powerlines? Not really. Do you know what it's all about? It's about you being a bitch with no spine, unlike me, God's strongest toddler. Look, there are 3 lots. They were brought to us by the twins when they descended to us from the shining pillar. Remember that pillar of light on the horizon? That's it. You can see the shining pillar anytime from anywhere in the world. Not literally anywhere in the world, surely. I'm sure they just mean their contemporary map of the world. Because, I mean, if you can see it anywhere in the world, then this world is a Dyson sphere? Because it's a big sphere when we're on the inside of a hollow earth, if everyone can see the shining pillar. Otherwise, it'd only be visible to one hemisphere. But what the fuck does she know? She's just a kid. Stupid kid. If you follow your lot as you live, you'll reach the peak of the pillar, and if you don't, you'll get eternal torment at the foot. Yeah, fuck that pillar. You and I are lowborn. Mom is a commoner too, so the lot for you and me is to suffer and be patient and work hard. Understand? Fuck that. The priests and nobles have other lots. The nobles fight and rule over everybody. The priests, not really sure what they do, but I guess they talk to the twins and then teach everyone. Gloria stares at you intensely. Did you get it, silly? Then she shakes her head and keeps singing the song over and over again. Her voice transfixes you, drawing you in. The room starts to glow like the sky. From this light emerge two figures you have known ever since the moment of your birth. One of them embraces your sister's shoulder. The other stands guard behind her back. You watch this happening before your very eyes, unable to turn away. The fuck? Wait. Are the twin gods real? Was I talking mad shit to gods just now? Gloria swaying to the song, unaware of what is happening. She sings the final verses once more. Know your lot and know the prayer. You feel compelled by this divine sight to express yourself somehow. You feel words condensing within you from the light. But what will these words be? Finish the song properly for perception. You shout your own damn words. We're singing our own song. Fuck the clergy. Know your lot and know the prayer. The lots are lies told everywhere. Yeah! Yeah, right? How convenient for the priest class. This is a caste system. Fuck that. You shout these words, but you have no idea how they came to you. The shining pair standing behind her back turn to look at you. You can feel their gaze piercing you from top to bottom. When the moment passes, they melt into the dim light coming from the window. Now Gloria is staring at you. You see disappointment in her eyes. Hell yeah. Fuck you, ghosts. We're God's strongest toddler. We're toddling over here. Power lines, that's not the way the song ends. Why'd you ruin it? Because I'll make my own destiny. You shrug, quite pleased with our cleverness. We're active! We're active, boys! We made it! We no longer got a weak spine. We're active here. We are now 3 years old. What's after toddler? Are we just a kid now? Is 3-year-old still technically a baby or a toddler? The shadow was the devil, the will to freedom. The shadow when we were born? Yeah, I mean, I guess that tracks. Oh yeah, that's right, because that was a shadow when we were born, not the light. So we're playing the bad boy track, I guess. Spring! The origin. The origin of what? You are starting to understand more and more of what the adults say. Your family is an unusual one. Your father is a nobleman, but not by birth. His is a title earned through great service. But your mother is a low-born woman, a commoner. Because of this, you're born to a commoner, but father says you may yet come unto nobility. Okay, so it's not a strict caste system. There is some technical upward movement. You learn to read at an early age. Together with Mother, you read and learn by heart the many poems about the divine twins, the twin gods who reside upon the shining pillar. Mother calls these poems prayers. I call them lip service. Again and again, you try to discern the shapes of the gods in the strip of holy light that shines in the sky all day and night. But the light is too blinding. So does that mean there's no night? Too blinding to gaze upon? That must be some bright shit, man. The greatest joy of all is when the stairs are no longer an insurmountable obstacle. Now you can climb and even jump from step to step. Father urges you to be more careful and avoid climbing too high. But even though you keep falling, you never stop being curious about the world around you. Your elder brother, Stefan, now spends less and less time playing with Gloria and you. Playing with commoners is beneath a nobleman to be, he says. So Gloria calls him names, and Stefan pulls her pigtails. You guys cut it out. Knock the shit off. One fine evening, Father gathers you all in the sitting room with an announcement. You will have another little brother or sister soon. Gloria asks him to bring home a little sister. Another brother would be too much. Stefan gets frustrated. There are too many little siblings getting in his way as it is. Soon, he will be an older brother too. Doesn't really matter who the youngest will be, a boy or girl. You will love them the most. Yes! Wait, no, shit, we're the middle child now, fuck. When father comes back from his trips, he reads his adult books aloud for you. You find those stories of wars, generals, and rebellions quite enchanting, and father approves of our fascination. Fuck yeah. Robert Brante. Study hard, and maybe one day you'll become a noble of the mantle and earn your sword. But first, you need to grow up. Fair enough. Growing up, the concept is as terrifying as it is alluring. Mostly it's just tedious, honestly. What? The lot of suffering. You keep staring at the carpet under your feet. You're both ashamed and proud. And it feels odd. A scratch on your hand stings a little. Stefan is standing next to you, sniffling from pain. Look at that dwarf. Are we a dwarf too? Ah, shit, we're both dwarves. Your brother was training in the yard with a wooden sword. You wanted to play with him, but he ended up getting angry and throwing the sword at you. The stick hit you in the shoulder. You picked it up and hit him with it. Yeah, take that. You see Mother's shoes walking to and fro on the carpet. You do not want to look up. You would rather not see her angry. She is not as gentle to you these days. We're not the baby anymore. Why did you hurt Stefan, Paralines? He had it coming. We're just as stocky. Look, we'll be dangerous over short sprints, not so much long distances. Mostly because he had it coming and he needs to stop being a bitch. You stammer out an explanation. He hit you first. You just hit him back. How dare he pester me like that? When I grow up, I'm gonna hit you with a real sword. Now shut up. Mother shushes you both and speaks to you again. Her voice is stern, and yet you can feel her concern for you. Even if Stefan hits you, you cannot hit him back. You're my son, and I was born a commoner. Our lot is to suffer. But your brother was born from a noble father and a noble mother. His sacrament is coming soon. Then he'll rule over the likes of us. Boo. If you're a noble, you must be punished. That is your lot. And the sooner you learn it, the better off our entire family will be. Duly unnoted. You're no longer our supervisor. You've been fired. Now Stefan looks at you in triumph. You look about mother in fear and not sure what to do now. Except, fuck that. You accept guilt? Fuck that. Deny guilt. I mean, we are guilty. But, demand. Look, we acknowledge we're guilty because the system sucks. So we're happy being guilty, so we're not going to deny it. And we're not going to accept the punishment. I'm not wasting willpower on that. Fuck that. So we're going to demand... We want to see her supervisor. We are Karening out. We are God's strongest Karen. You start asking questions. Why were you born a commoner if your father's a noble? If you have your father's name, why can't you have his lot? It was a gift. Give it to us. And why can't you choose a lot for yourself if you don't like the one you have? Mother is stunned by all the questions you're peppering her with. Don't you dare ask me about that, Powerlands. I'll violate my lot if I start explaining it all to you. I'm a commoner, not a priest. We are +1 Karen, yeah. Is this game secretly a Karen simulator? Ah, fuck! You're flogged in front of your entire family. The pain burns on your skin again and again. Tears keep rolling down your cheeks. It feels like the punishment will never end. It hurts to walk when you are finally let go. You slowly climb the stairs and walk to your room. You see a book on your bed. The teachings of Isatius. Teachings of Isatius. Volume 2. Isatius. Your tears have dried now. You begin to read, slowly making your way through the difficult words. At age 3, that's kind of impressive, actually. I remember my first book I ever read was The Hobbit. And I was really mad, too, because I was like, normally too young to have read it, so no one believed me when I said I read The Hobbit, but I distinctly remember reading the fucking Hobbit, and no one believed me, and I was mad. So I stopped reading for like 3 years, just to spite everyone. I also had a similar experience. I learned to write cursive too early, and my teacher told me to stop writing because I was supposed to be writing print. So I stopped writing entirely, because fuck her. I might be a little petty and spiteful, huh? The path of freedom is often painful. True, brother, preach. Every death of the body bringeth the soul ever closer to the twins' judgment. Twinses? I don't know. And when the body dieth a true death, the soul soareth to the shining pillar. The twin gods do judge every soul, and their judgment is stern and unforgiving. He who followeth his lot in life from birth shall melt in bliss atop the peak of shining. That doesn't sound good. I don't want to melt. Power of the petty. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm still not... I am still fighting the brat allegations. The words confuse and elude you, instilling fear and awe. You will read this mysterious book again and again as you grow up. Perception +1. We are inattentive. Well, better than denying guilt, because we were happy about being guilty. Mother mostly stays in her chambers now. With each passing day, she grows heavier and her features get rounder. Don't be rude. It gets difficult for her to walk, but she still smiles all the time. Jeez, she's getting pregnant crazy. We gotta stay clear. One day, she takes her hands and puts them on her big belly. You feel a movement deep inside her. You will have another sister or brother soon. Gloria takes you on walks to the yard now. You explore the yard together, under the evening light of the pillar. Excuse me, the pillar. My voice doesn't crack. And she sings you songs and tells you amazing stories. Probably not that amazing. Probably just twins worshipping dick suck. Sorry, that was too rude. That went 0 to 60 there in a minute, sorry. Hey, Power Alliance, do you want to hear a rhyme? I wrote it myself. There's even a bit about you. Don't tell anyone, okay? Sorry, sis. Writing poems and songs is only for nobles. If mommy hears about it, I'll get flogged. Fuck that. Write your poems. Write your truth, sister. Remember how you got flogged for hitting Stefan? No, I got flogged for preaching the truth. Our judge is my second father. In the past, I had another. Mother says the twins are great. Says we should not fight our fate. Father loves to jump around. Please don't fall on the ground. See, I wrote a little rhyme. Please don't tell them it is mine. She's a kid. Okay, that was good for a kid. But today your sister is nowhere to be seen. She promised to take you to the old pond and show you the red frogs that live there. Probably poisonous frogs, then. I don't think we want to touch the red frogs. Oh shit, we might get her killed. That's a good call, actually. But then she vanished. The servants join you in your search. Even Mother leaves her chambers when she hears the commotion. Finally, you find Gloria in the far corner of the garden. She is holding a quill and sheets of paper covered in poetry. Ah shit. She getting flogged. Because we couldn't keep our shit together. Damn, I'm fat. Mother becomes angry the moment she sees it. She looks through the poetry and her face grows dark with rage. Gloria standing before her while we're roaching out on top of the tree. Gloria standing before her, wringing her hands and looking for an opportunity to run. There seems to be no escape. What is this nonsense, Gloria? We talked about this. You were told to take care of your little brother. You are absolutely not allowed to entertain yourself with this writing. How dare you be literate? Yeah, preach it, sister. Preach. I can decide for myself, Ma. No, you cannot. It's already been decided by the gods. Oh, fuck the gods. And he is not he's not a little brother anymore. He doesn't need a nanny. And I need some time alone to think for myself. I'm not hurting anyone. True. He could have told us, though. This wouldn't have happened if he told us he just wanted some alone time. You are a commoner and a future wife. It's time you learn how to properly care for children. Had your disgraceful former father kept me in his house, you could have been born a noble. That is not our fate. You are absolutely forbidden from ever spoiling paper and wasting ink again. Wow, rude. Spoiling paper? Damn, that's a burn. Mother grabs Gloria firmly by the hand and takes you both into the house. The scribbled sheets fly into the fireplace. Gloria sobs violently. You are a bystander to the scene, unsure of how to act. We're not gonna complain about her sister. She didn't do anything to us. I mean, she leaves us alone, but she could have just told us. I can't blame her too much for that. We're sorry, sis. We're not literate enough for that. Willpower? You comfort Gloria and say Mother's wrong. Yeah! She's wrong! Okay, I don't really want to use the... That's half our willpower. But Mom's wrong. Okay, we're gonna comfort sis because Mom's wrong. Fuck that bitch. Mother leaves. The last of her sister's poetry burns away in the fireplace. You walk up to your crying sister and take her by the hand. None of this is her fault, you say. What Mother did is wrong and far too harsh. Gloria sniffles before speaking. But I did leave you alone. You're not mad? Nah, I'm cool with it. I'm fine. Gloria, you nod in reassurance and Gloria embraces you. Yay. Sister points acquired. Powerlines, you're the best little brother in the world. Thanks. Can I get my willpower back, though? The two of you make a little deal. She promises to tell you when she wants to be alone, and you promise to protect her and her secrets, always. Is she gonna grow up to be a cultist and we're gonna be culpable for it? Look, fuck the gods, but I don't know if I want to be culpable for their cult. Whatever. Yeah, we got sister sympathy, yay! We're still ready for action, though. We're still ready for action. Okay. We're still God's strongest 3-year-old. Now 4-year-old? 4-year-old. Okay. This game is fun. Winter, the coming sacrament. Mother's in her armchair, knitting woolen jackets, pants and socks for the little one. The baby will need to be kept warm, she says. Father spends less time at home now. Mother says he's very busy with his important job. He is a judge, after all. Oh, fancy man. One day you decide to ask Mother about Stefan and Gloria. How come they're brother and sister to you, but not siblings to each other? Different mothers, same father. Wait. Oh, because Gloria is from a different dad, so we're not technically... Ooh. Did we just accidentally raise an anime ciscon flag for our non-blood related sister? Whoops. Well, my dear, I didn't give birth to Stefan, you see. He's the son of another mother, and Gloria's the daughter of another father. Come now, don't knit your brow like that. You'll understand when you're older. Okay. We'll see if that flag we raised goes anywhere, won't we? That was even possible. We're all family. Also, yeah, shut up, Mom. Several days later, Mother calls Stefan and Gloria to the sitting room. You sneak in after them. At first, Mother gets angry and asks you to leave, but then she relents. You are told to sit still, be quiet, and remember every word you hear. When you enter the temple, bow to the twins. First to the elder on the right, then to the younger on the left. Stefan, you're a nobleman to be, so walk along the side paved with marble, where the benches are. Gloria, you walk along the sharp side. What does the sharp side mean? What does she mean by sharp side? When you're there, you must get down on your knees, each on your own side. Stefan, kiss the sword. Gloria, my daughter, they will strike you with the lash. don't be afraid of it. Resign yourself to the suffering it brings. It is the blessing of your lot. Yo, fuck that. We still got 5 willpower in the bank. I think we can say fuck you guys. Gloria doesn't like the idea of the lash. There's a tense feeling in your chest as well. You were told to remember this. Will the lash strike you too one day? Nah. We'd win. Excuse me. Blew my fucking brains out. On the next day, they take your brother and sister to the temple. You run towards them when they finally come back. The back of Gloria's dress is soaked with blood. She's hunched a bit, sobbing quietly. Stefan is putting on airs, acting prouder than ever. Nothing else looks different about them. It's like all is the same, and yet everything has changed. I think they've entered the caste system now? Is that what this is? So before, like, when you're a little kid, you're not really technically in any caste? And this, I guess, is the ceremony where you formally enter the caste system? I think we're in a Seleshi cult. Maybe. Each of them has accepted their lot. Yo, fuck that. Stefan no longer likes us as much. Skill issue on his part. Unity -1 disagreements. Oh, interesting. Okay. This may not end well, will it? Well, I think our family's a little bit doomed. Brother and sister sacraments. Your siblings Stefan and Gloria took their first sacrament at the temple. You eyed the little bunt. Is Stefan balding? Or did he just shave his head on the side? What's going on there? Whatever. You eyed the little bundle in your father's arms with curiosity. Behind the many layers of swaddling clothes is your newborn baby brother. Mother is glowing and smiling with joy. Stefan and Gloria are also here, all excited. Alright. How are we gonna impress upon young babe Brante that God is bullshit? You promise yourself you're going to be the best big brother in the world. You'll never hit him. Oh no, the two of you will play together and tease Stefan together and help Mother together and go on so many adventures together. A lot of togethers there. It feels so strange to be an older brother. Just the other day you were the youngest in the family, but everything is different now. We are now the middle child. It says lobotomy scars. Was that the sacrament form? A lobotomy? Your parents name your little brother Nathan. Mine's the better name. Power Lines Brante. And Mother spends all day and night by his side. And Nathan cries all the he's not like us. We weren't a crybaby. Fuck that. All day and night, Mother barely gets any sleep. She is so worn out, she starts forgetting things. Like today, for instance, she forgot her knitting in the armchair in the sitting room. You better bring it back to her as soon as possible. You run to Mother's bedroom. You miss her smile so much. You walk in without saying hello and give her the knitting. But instead of gratitude, you get an ice-cold, exhausted stare. Nathan is also there, screaming all the time. Go away, power lines are bothering me, middle child. Jeez. She spits these words out through her teeth. You look at the bawling newborn. She can't even get a minute of respite. Enough already. When are you going to stop? I just want some peace and quiet. Alright, to be fair, we have been a loudmouth little bastard so far. To be fair to her, she is the long-suffering mother for us. Mother leaps across the room and starts shaking Nathan with malice. Oh shit. I think she might have postpartum depression. His cries get even louder. Oh shit. She looks so tired from his never-ending screams. She used to be within an inch of smashing him against the wall. Somebody has to do something. You're scared of your mother right now, but you fear for Nathan's life much more. Ooh. Going to Dad might be the call. Ooh, lightning rod. Ooh, that'll get us more determination too. Ooh, snatch. I don't want to. I want to keep at least 5 willpower in case we need that for our sacrament, though. Hug mom. Nah. Well, sorry, mom. You don't get a hug. I don't know. It is tempting to save our bro. It's tempting. But I also want the extra determination. Be the lightning rod? Okay. Alright, we're gonna be the lightning rod because that'll get us more determination. And I think that'll be valuable later. Mother keeps shaking Nathan violently, and he cannot stay away any longer. He's no longer bawling, he is shrieking. Just leave me alone! And then, out comes your voice, so loud it drowns out their cries. No, it's not Nathan's fault, Mother. You're just tired. Please don't do anything to my little brother. You have to punish somebody, punish me instead. He's too young, he won't understand. Unlike me, who was born ready and understood everything from day 0. Your mother freezes and looks at you, her eyes 2 narrow slits. Her stare is cold and full of pure wrath. So pure you cannot help but recoil in fear. Yeah, that's what you would have done too. It was a close call. I mean, I think either decision, saving him or being the lightning rod. I mean, honestly, going for dad would be a good call too, but I feel like he might come too late and something might happen, honestly. So that's why that wasn't my first decision. But either lightning rodding or grabbing bro, I think those are the 2 best decisions. And if it wasn't gonna take out the last of my willpower I have, I would have done it. I just want to keep that 5 willpower in the bank. I was born a brawler. I was born ready. Square up, Mom. Are you trying to teach me how to take care of my child? Are you giving me lessons on calming a newborn baby? You insolent, insipid, nagging know-it-all. It's time you learn your place. Square up, bitch. Square up, Mom. She puts Nathan on the bedsheets, then moves toward you. You step back, but a closed door blocks your way. She slaps you across the face. Your ears ring from the heavy blow, and your cheek burns from her wrath. And I take a sip of tea. You wince and close your eyes, expecting a second slap, but nothing comes. Nothing but Mother's heavy breath and Nathan's shrill cries. There's a knock at the door. You step aside. Father walks in. He looks at you, clutching a reddened cheek at the bawling baby at Mother. Her eyes red with rage and tears. Her breath heavy and ragged. Pop and weep, pop and weep. Go to your room, son. I'll join you soon. I think he might have heard that, and I think Dad might approve of what we did. Although, I think he would approve of us grabbing our brother even more. We'll find out. You do as you're told. Back in your room, you press your aching cheek against the cold window, hurt and dazed by what just happened. Soon enough, Nathan stops crying. You hear her father's heavy footsteps in the hallway. He comes into your room and sits on the bed next to you. Son, please do not be angry with your mother. The twins know she wishes nobody any harm. This is a difficult time for her, but we will make it through it as a family. You stepped up to protect your brother. You acted like a little nobleman today. I'm proud of you. Yes. Your mother and Nathan are resting now. How bad is her? Nah. She could have hit me harder. You shake her head. Not bad, but your hand still aches to clutch the cheek. Father embraces you with a sorrowful smile and digitally pats you on the head as you press your forehead into his housecoat. Things grow calm now. The trouble has passed and you are quietly happy. Oh yeah, we're almost at the next mark. What's the next one? Resolute. It shows bravery. Yeah. I think grabbing our bro still would have been the best solution, but again, I don't want to go down to 0 willpower. Your younger brother Nathan is born. God, what a crybaby. Unlike us. He just doesn't have we were built different. We can't judge him too much. Literally, we were built different. We are 5 years old. I guess sacrament is when 7 or 8, when we get out of childhood. Wake up to Father's touch on your shoulder. He is finally back home after a long trip. He's not drunk, is he? Powerlines, today is your special day. The day when you begin your studies. Now teachers will be coming to our home to teach you, and you must do everything they say. Be diligent in your studies, and you will grow closer to the nobleman's lot. What about my lot? My personal lot. And since you must remember this day, a present is in order. Lydia, get a little schoolboy dressed. I am taking him to the market district. Who's Lydia? Oh, Mom. Question mark? Oh yeah, Lydia's mom. Stefan wants to come with you too, but Father shushes him sternly. This is your day. Fuck yeah. Your older brother is hurt to hear this, but stays quiet. An open carriage takes the two of you through the dusty, noisy city streets, a pleasant wind tussling your hair. The city is called Anazote, that you already know. It is one of the largest cities in the entire empire. There's a big shadow on the street. It comes from the white foliage of an enormous tree that spreads its branches all above the city. Hey, he wants to educate us. My son, did you know that the silver tree grew from the blood of our God's own disciples? It has been growing here for hundreds of years, right in our city. It cannot be damaged or burned. Not even the clergy know why. The carriage comes to a halt by a small shop next to the city square. You run there and freeze by the stalls in excitement. The shop is packed with dolls and figurines and toys. Never seen so many at once before. Have you chosen your present yet? Father asks. You have. You want the Holy Order set, which includes several figurines of the Empire's greatest warriors of all time. You rattle off everything you know about the Holy Order. They were the ones who aided the Emperor's own forces in seizing the province of Magra and storming our city. That's how we joined the Empire. Father nods in approval. Dad gets us. I think Dad appreciates our that we're built different, and I think he's acknowledging that. Very well. War isn't your lot for now, but maybe these toy soldiers will teach you to think like a general. We will lead them into battle and study military strategy. Yes! Go ahead, take your present. Action figures! Having said this, oh yeah, those look cool. Father turns away to examine the books. You run to the box of toy soldiers, delirious with excitement. But there's a fancy-dressed boy in your way. He's about to take your warriors for himself. He elbows you aside and reaches for the box. Anger overcomes you and you push him from behind. Your opponent falls to the floor. Ours. Mine. It's my gift. Get your own. The rich... Uh-oh. The rich boy screams so loudly everybody in the shop hears it. He hit me, he hit me. A tall tower of a man looms over you. This is the boy's father. But then you feel your own father's hands on your shoulders. What happened? We pushed a punk bitch. You press against father, your mind more at ease now. He will protect you. Yes, you shoved the boy to the floor in front of everyone, but he tried to take your present for himself. Father turns you around to face him when he hears these words. Is this true, Powerlines? Did you strike the son of a nobleman? It is our fault. Ooh, this will put us on side big time with Dad. Ooh, but that'll get us to the next breakpoint in determination. Ooh. But we could use more willpower, but I don't want to say it was an accident because we did it on purpose. That's no accident. We wanted those Warhammer toys. Ooh. I don't know, I think getting Dad on side, that might be worth the willpower, honestly, taking us back to 0. Yeah, lying gets us willpower or determination, which both are really good, but I don't want to... Neither of those are me. Alright, I'm going to spend the last of our willpower to get Dad on side. I think that's a good investment. You recall Mother's words, if you hurt a noble, you must be punished. There's no use trying to lie to escape it. You say it was all your fault. You pushed the other boy to the floor because you wanted to get your present before him. Father nods to you, relieved to hear it, and the enraged nobleman grabs you by the hand and drags you out into the street. The law is the law, and your punishment is due. Square up. We can take it. They lead you and the nobleman's son out of the shop. You're told to bow to him to show humility. A bad feeling sends a shiver down your spine. With a satisfied grin on his face, the boy swings his arm and slaps you on the cheek. He strikes you again and again. Don't worry. We'll forgive our enemies, but we won't forget them. Father stays quiet all the while, but as you ride home after the punishment's over, he shows you a rectangular... Dad bought us the Space Marines while everyone was out of the shop. Yo! Yo, Dad got her back! I am proud to see you living by your lot. We might disappoint him. A common birth leads to a life of humility. You told the truth and accepted your punishment like a man. This prison is yours, my son. Yes! Dad got us the Warhammer figures! +3 dad sympathy. Fuck yeah. Inside is a little box with a 10 soldiers. Good thing they're not lead. Of the Holy Order inside. They are your reward for humility. Humility isn't all bad. Yeah. We're still technically ready for action, but we're low on willpower. We can go into the negative. I don't want to go in the negative. We're gonna have to be down bad, real bad, if we go with negative. The family dinner. Oh, fuck. Family dinners never go well. Today, Father ordered the dinner table to be brought out into the yard. For the first time in months, he's home outside of the confines of his always locked study. He spent the entire day playing with Nathan and you, discussing various matters with Stefan, now an adolescent, and walking in the garden. Where's Sis? Who might become a general or something, butting up to Dad. Yeah. And now a dinner under the open sky. Your entire family gathers together, with Father at the head of the table, smiling. He asks each of you about your studies. Nathan climbs up on his knee and recites a counting rhyme in a funny sing-song voice. Stefan mentions that his fencing teacher praised his accomplishments. He rises from the table together with Father to show his skill in a practice duel. I think Stefan's about to get his shit kicked in by Dad. Next comes Gloria's turn. She stands in her chair and recites a lengthy prayer by heart. Mother showers her sister with praise. Father chuckles quietly, hiding a smile on his mustache. When your turn comes, you recite all the ranks in the Legion from common soldier to high commander. Stefan listens to you with a skeptical look on his face. We just showed up, Stefan. Night slowly falls, but the servants ensure that the yard is well illuminated. You don't feel cold in the dusk tonight. It feels good, yet so important. All of you are finally together, sitting at the same table. No fighting, just smiles. No arguing, just pleasant small talk. All right. The family's not yet disintegrating. Yet. We know it's coming because there's no stopping us. Then a servant approaches, Father with a letter in his hand. He reads it in the dim light, and each line gradually washes the smile off Father's face till only a stone-cold mask remains. Mother looks at Father with an unspoken question in her eyes. Gregor Brante is coming back to Anazote. He is the head of our family, my father. Ooh. Is this good or bad? Dad doesn't seem happy, but I don't know. Granddad, I feel like it's 50-50 on him, like, being turbo hard on us for being anti-religion, or, like, secretly praising us. You never know. Granddad is always the wild card here. Your grandfather, Gregor Brante, returned to the family home from the capital. The intrusion. Ever since the news of grandfather's impending arrival, there has not been a single day when your house has not been cleaned or decorated. Your parents anxiously make sure everything is in order. They tell you to wash your face and hands after walks and scold you for leaving books on the floor. They tell Gloria she'll be flogged if she is ever seen hiding in the attic. They make Stefan stay in his room. Even baby Nathan gets in trouble. Everyone is on edge. Then one day, grandfather arrives. It is a grim day, so hot your neck is sticky with sweat. Father, mother, Stefan, Gloria, you, and Nathan, the entire Brante family, stands on the porch in front of the house. The house servants lined up behind you. The carriage arrives, and out steps a tall, gaunt old man with a heavy walking stick and a heavier gaze. You cringe instinctively. Good health to you, father. Children, greet your grandfather as you have been taught. Still trying to look like a real nobleman, are you? You can't fool me, Robert. I was the first of the Brante family to be ennobled by the mantle, and I'm the only one who remembers how to bear this burden properly. Ugh. I live honorably by my lot. Your marriage, that low-born wench, cuts us off from ever becoming nobles of the sword. My progeny could have been born bearing noble blood. Okay. I'm seeing where this is going. Father, I beg you, this is not the place. Grandfather eyes him with scorn and walks into the house, the entire family following close behind him. I have been away far too long. The entire house is a mess. This is an insult. How can you live in such a pigsty, Robert? The servants have grown far too lazy, all thanks to your commoner of a wife. I warned you, did I not? And yet you did as you saw fit. And the children, what do they know of tradition or honor? You're being raised in a virtuous family, father. Hold on. I think the grandpa wild card might be on our side. I think he might encourage our military upbringing. So we might get the granddad wild card on our side. And now you're speaking like a lowborn who's content to live in humility. Twins willing, now that I'm here, this will not happen again. I am taking your oldest son to the capital. I see you cannot provide Stefan with a proper education, so I'll correct your mistake. Your brother's fate has been decided just like that. Father does not object. He orders servants to prepare Stefan for the journey. Stefan freezes in place, glancing at grandfather and father again and again. The latter puts a hand on his shoulder reassuringly. Grandfather's lips are a tight line, white with contempt. Well, I mean, Granddad likes the warrior spirit, and we're heretic as fuck, but we got the warrior spirit. The house is examined, room after room. Everything Grandfather sees is showered with scorn. He scoffs at a crease on a blanket in Nathan's crib in Mother's bedroom. He mocks Gloria's knitting in her room. The door to your room is next. What is this, Robert? 10 soldiers in your younger son's room? He was born a commoner. I won't have him daydreaming of battle. I was wrong. Grandfather seizes the box containing the 10 warriors of the Holy Order. Your father stays silent. Anger and fear boil within you. This is your big present from the first day of your studies. It means so much to you. But what if he's right? What if you need to prove your right to command the toy soldiers first? Grandfather shakes his head in disapproval and shoves the toy box into the roaring fireplace. If you wait too long, they'll melt into flames. Ooh, shit. Watch them melt. We lack the perception. Interesting. Grandfather is right, the toys are nothing but distraction from your studies. Okay, that's interesting. And we needed at least 4 perception for that. Okay, interesting. Rescue the tinnies. Ooh! That would have impressed Dad, or Granddad. Shit, but we don't have the willpower. Shit. You rescue the precious present from the fire no matter how much your hands hurt. Yeah, we can't rescue them. We don't have the willpower. That's what I was afraid of. Burst into tears. Wait, why would we burst into tears? That's pure negative. Why would we do that? -5 willpower and -5 granddad? Or -1 granddad. Strike granddad! Driven mad by anger and injustice to kick granddad in the leg and we get a death. What? We get a death? Destiny Beyond. We get +1 determination, +1 perception, +1 death, and -1 granddad point. Ooh. I think this is the play, because there's no way I'm going to be a crybaby, right? And that'll just put us in the negative even further. We'll die, but I'm undead, so fuck it. Violence! Yeah, Ace, you got it. The intrusion. Overwhelmed by helpless rage, you run to grandfather and kick him in the leg with all the strength you can muster. Yet he is immovable. The next thing you see is him leaning, towering over you menacingly, his heavy walking stick in hand. Yeah, if we're gonna die, apparently. Lowborn scum! How dare you raise a hand to me? Oh boy. The blow hits home. The handle of the walking stick is as heavy as a rock. You're dazed, robbed of both hearing and sight. Down comes another blow. A sharp pain splits your head. Then darkness. Your hand twitches against your will. And again, like it's trying to catch a flying butterfly. Then you fall into the primordial void. The death takes away a part of you, one of the lives you were given to live. It will never return. There's pain and desperation, a sense of loss. Nothing can be done now. Okay. I think Dad just caved her skull in with his walking stick. Jesus Christ. The first death. You fall into a pain that embraces you like a soft feather bed. You feel light, free. There are no restraints. Just a warm glow that envelops you in its secure embrace. The waves carry you. Their touch is soft. They delicately enshroud what was once your body. It is a feeling unlike anything you have ever experienced before. Something absolute and complete. You touch something greater, the reason behind everything, the reason for your very existence. You were sculpted from this light. It was the first thing you ever felt. A boundless and sincere unity of the diverse. I thought I was about to say universe. Your beginning was a spark that cast this light in our directions. And now you are here again, one with the beginning of everything. The light gleaming from you resembles the light of the shining pillar. You still see it in the north, as always. It was Granddad that caved her skull in. Granddad has no chill. The waves of light carry you to two figures. The elder is nearest. He is ready to accept you. He is quiet, wise, kind, and pure. The younger waits further back. You do not know what he is yet. The wave paws at the elder's feet. Oh shit. The gods are real. Oh fuck. We've been hereticking this entire time and God is real. Oh fuck. He leans over you and plants a feather-like kiss on your forehead. The kiss spreads all over you. You are filled with unparalleled delight and bliss. You exist. You are unique. There is no one else like you. They know this, and they love you. Oh. Okay. You will never be alone. You are a part of them, a part of your family, a part of this universe. The twin gods will never leave you. They watch over you constantly. Huh, but what about the shadow? Who's the shadow? The elder softly touches you as you lie spread out amongst the waves, sending you further down the torrent of light. One second, I need to get my standing desk down to sitting. 1 second. mic over. There we go. Okay. You float on the top of the silver tree spreading crown. The closer you get to the silver tree, the heavier you become. The waves draw you down along its trunk, but you do not wish to part with the warmth and the softness, with the love. You turn around. The elder is still watching you. He nods. All is as it should be. Go. Your time has not yet come. You must return to the world now. As you tumble down toward your body, you comprehend the true meaning of your lesser death and the divine love that has been revealed to you. Love exists not only in the hereafter, it is present in the entire design of the twins that is the origin of all life in this world. But what is the manifestation of this love in your mortal life? Oh. Ooh. Manifestation of love. Hold on. By creating the Empire, the twin gods cared for all living creatures. The Empire is the only thing that gives us a place in the world and a connection to others. It is an enormous family made for people by the gods. Interesting. Cause, the love the gods have for you so great, they allow you to change the world they have created, to influence it with your deeds. Whatever your mission is, it is a proof of the twin gods' love for you. Ooh, I kind of like that. Yourself! What could be a stronger manifestation of love than your very existence? Your every emotion, every thought, every action exists by virtue of the love from which the twin gods created you. Lot. The coward's choice. The gods give you a clear mission in this world, thus gifting you your very being. This is the manifestation of their love for you and for all living things. Nah, fuck that. Family. Family. Love always lives in kindred blood unless you're granddad and then you cave in your grandchildren's skull. You share the miracle of life in the universe with your kin. Your family is what you are given upon being born, what you leave behind when you depart. Remain silent. You do not find the answer you seek. Ooh. That might be the nuclear option of the heretic right there. That's tempting. Empire seems like patriotism. Cause seems like rebellion. Cause? I'm not sure if cause is rebellion or if instead of going to the nobleman caste, we're going to become the Pope. Yeah, family doesn't really track after Granddad just caved our fucking skull in. I'm feeling cause or remain silent. I feel like yourself is you become a cult leader, whereas cause is either rebellion or you become a priest. But remain silent. I'm thinking that's the nuclear option with the shadow that we smiled to. So I'm gonna family. I'm thinking remain silent. We're gonna play the long con here. A sudden comprehension of the love with which the entire world is imbued illuminates your mind, but then it fades away and vanishes. You regain the sensation of your flesh. It is heavy and unwieldy. It lacks that lightness, that light. It is a burden. It is smothering you. You gasp for air. Your chest expands painfully. You feel as though your lungs are about to burst. The stagnant odor of the crypt fills them, revolting, but so real. You are back. We're back, baby! Then you smell a sickly, moist smell. You feel a dampness all around you. You come back to your senses in the gloom of the family crypt, lying flat on a stone slab. Your parents are on their way to the crypt right now. You hear their muffled voices. They are arguing, and against all rules, Mother will not agree with Father. Why would Sir Gregor do this? He just took one of our child's lives. Lydia, my father is our family's head, and and the boy raised a hand to him. There is nothing we could do, and Father did admit that he was too hard on him. Please not anger Sir Gregor. You need to accept this. It will never happen to any of our children ever again. Their voices grow quiet as they lean over you. You lean on your elbows to try and get up from the stone. Mother gingerly wraps her cloak over your naked body as you shiver from the cold. Wait, do they see us moving? My son, your first death came far too soon. Oh, wait, this is common? Wait, it's normal for people to die? What the fuck? Dad's kind of spineless, but I think he's well-meaning. Although I am glad we buddied up to Dad instead of Granddad if Granddad just caved our fucking skull in. My son, your first death came far too soon. I know it may be difficult to realize what happened, but know this, the twin gods are ever merciful. You are a child and your time to leave for the hereafter has not yet come. You'll be returned here by the gods twice more, but do not tempt fate again, and never ever defy those who can easily take your life. Okay, so everyone gets 3 lives in this world? Okay, that's something. Power lines, you have angered your grandfather greatly. Do not stand in Sir Gregor's way ever again, and he will never hurt you again. For now, just stay away from him. I don't know. I have a feeling Granddad's gonna kill us again. Is there an achievement? Hold on. I am willing to bet there's an achievement for all 3 of your deaths being because of Granddad killing you for being an impudent shit. That'd be so funny. Father stays a step away from you, not saying a word. When Mother finishes talking, he picks you up and carries you outside. Together, your parents take you from the family crypt. On your way out of the crypt, you take a moment to touch your head. It is perfectly fine. There's no sign of the blow. Back home, Grandfather is still walking through the house examining the rooms. You can see that Stefan and Gloria are disturbed by what just happened. Nathan starts crying when he sees you. The playroom still reeks of burnt paint. Burnt paint? What else got burnt? What the fuck? Or is finger painting not allowed in this house now? Looking at this through Machiavellian lenses, I don't know if Dad's favor can get us. Well, he's a judge. So if we need a legal help, I think that'll be our ace in the hole. But we didn't know Granddad was a thing that exists yet, so... Oh, geez. Oh, he starts out at -1, so now he's at -2. Oh, shit. There's something new about you now. Pitch black stripe on your left arm. It looks like a strange bit of dirt at first, but it will not wash off. It will be like that forever, Mother explains. That is all she will say of it. But that was in our bedroom, not in the playroom, right? Where the 10 soldiers got burned. So I'm guessing that implies that Granddad burned some paintings or something. I mean, we got determination and perception. We got some breakpoints. So I feel like overall that was a win. And if we keep dying to Granddad, I'm honestly okay with that because it's really funny. Beyond event has happened. As a small child, you suffer your first death and rebirth. We are such an impudent little shit, man. Father's Sword. This event is a consequence of your previous action. Ooh. Ooh. When Father is not working long hours, you often see him spending long stretches of time in the backyard, practicing his fencing. You are allowed to watch, but that is it. You are forbidden from touching the sword, let alone actually learning how to fight with it. Yeah, we died, but we got better. For Monty Python over here. It is a new day, and Father has been busy in his studies since early morning. mother took Gloria and Nathan to the shops. Your studies are done for today. The house is empty. You spot Father's sword hanging by the yard door. He must have left it there by accident after a training session. You deliberate at first, then grab the sword with resolve and run outside. At last, you have a chance to see it up close. It is a small sword used for dueling, heavy and devoid of any ornamentation. Recall that it was made specifically for him. The weapon is difficult to handle. Its heft makes the palm of your hand shake. As you get used to it, you try your best to imitate Father's feints. Your technique leaves much to be desired, but at least it's something. You imagine yourself fighting for the family's honor as the thin blade slices through the air. But as you swing too far back, the blade nicks your shoulder and cuts through your shirt, staining the fabric crimson. The sword falls to the ground with a dull clang. You try to apply pressure to the wound to make it stop bleeding, but all you do is make the blood flow. Are we about to die again? Did we accidentally get our jugular? Okay, it cut our shoulder, not our neck. Okay. Power lines, what are you doing here? Being a dumbass? You imagine fighting your family. The familiar voice hurts you more than the cut of the sword. Father walks up to you briskly. His rugged arms rip off a length of cloth and bandage your shoulder. He squats by your side and pulls you into an awkward embrace. My son, why did you have to take the sword? You know you're not supposed to hold it. This is no toy. It is a weapon that can take lives. I know how you feel. I used to yearn for my father's dueling sword back when I was a lad. One day, you might have a chance to earn the right to carry a weapon, but first you must have patience and study and become a noble. When that day comes, I will be proud to teach you myself. Huh. Interesting. You rarely spend time with Father without someone else around. There is paternal love in his voice, so much that even the cut on your shoulder barely hurts now. You would be glad to be convinced by what he says. But how can you forget your dream? How can you abandon it just to earn Father's approval? Is it right for him to ask so much of you? Promise never touch a sword again. Interesting. I want to take many lives, Father. We get some willpower back, which is really good, because we have no willpower right now. Or ask Dad to teach us the basics. Oh. That's going to put us in negative willpower. We're going to be in the hole so bad. But that gets us the fencing lesson. Oh, shit. I feel like we're getting close to our sacrament, though, and I feel like we're going to need willpower for that. I think we might have to take a strategic L after this if we do this. I don't want to be a bitch, though. But that gives us willpower and dad points. Okay. I'm going to put us in the hole, and then we're going to plan on taking a strategic L after this. To get the willpower back to... We got to break even real fast after this. Father's inquisitive look presses you for an answer. It takes you a long time to muster enough courage to speak. You beg him to teach you how to fight. At least the very basics will certainly come handy in your future. It will be your first step towards becoming a nobleman. Father, I crave violence. We were born different, and we died different, and we were reborn different. We are God's strongest kid. Now it takes Father a long time to respond. He is about to speak, and you expect a refusal, but he says nothing. He draws a sharp breath again, but remains quiet. Then finally, he offers you the sword. But remember this, Powerlines. You are not a warrior, not yet. You will study this like you study your lessons. He teaches you the first lesson right away. You learn to dodge attacks. There are several times when the tip of the blade cuts the air dangerously close to your nose. It is scary and difficult, but you manage it. From that day forth, Father teaches you the foundation of sword fighting in great secret. I feel like that should give us dad points too, though. Use your passion for tree climbing to explain the cuts you received during training. Soon you learn how to hold your own in a duel. Will we ever need this art in real life? We're a bit tuckered out. Just a little tuckered out. But we got extra determination points. That's cool. Plus sword training. The event has happened. You dare to study fencing, like your father, even though you have no right to it by birth. The master of the house. Soon, grandfather leaves, thank God. Your elder brother Stefan goes with him. From that day on, father's hired teachers tend to you alone. They bore you with monotonous lectures on writing, counting, and the way of life in the blessed Archnean Empire. You have to distract yourself from their instruction by playing with your younger brother Nathan. Your home grows quiet without your elder brother. Too quiet. Yeah, we might have to bust out some tears to get some willpower back. It seems like that's usually how you get willpower in this game, by crying. Grandfather has sent him to a boarding school for nobles. He is now studying hard in preparation for his service as a nobleman. We lost two assholes. Stefan Brandt. The rules here are way too strict. You can't even sneeze without a teacher's permission. But I have been studying with my peers. We're learning how to live as nobles in a noble society. We're also learning the art of swordplay. That's my favorite part. I don't know, I feel like Stefan could come around. There's still time for him. Even though he's a dwarf. With Stefan now at the boarding school, grandfather arrives once more. This time to live in your home. The only good thing is that he often has urgent business in Eterna, the capital of the Empire, and has to travel there. One day you ask your mother where he lived before. In Eterna, she says. But now his place is here. Ah, shit. Each time grandfather returns, he gives the servants new orders. Your home is now always busy with repairs. The servants are redecorating grandfather's chambers, including his library and sitting room. Sometimes father tries to gently talk him out of this. Why subject the house to constant reconstruction? Grandfather's answer is always the same. This home is mine, and I will live here as befits a man of nobility. Okay. I mean, fair enough, but aren't you just wasting money? Uh-oh. An illustrious guest. Some days grandfather stays home, and on those days you try your best to stay out of his sight so we don't get brained again. But there is no way you can avoid family breakfast. The food is there, but you cannot bring yourself to eat it. Mother's eyes are red and swollen. She has been crying all night again. Grandfather sits at the head of the table, where nobody used to sit before. Okay. Robert, it is high time your youngest sons underwent their sacraments. Fuck. We don't have any willpower for this. Fuck. Sir Brant, please, let them live free of the lot for a while longer. They are but... Shut your mouth, Robert. That wife of yours is impertinent enough to interrupt me. If this ever happens again, she'll be eating her gruel with the servants in the kitchen where she belongs. It's time you considered a real marriage, Robert. One to a woman of the proper station. Oh boy. Gloria drops her fork. Grandfather shoots her a scathing look. A tear rolls down Mother's cheek. Father does not look away from his plate, his hands clenched into fists. Baroness Elodar. That's a weird name. Is one such woman. She is a comely widow and a fine match. She is suing for an inheritance right now, and could use it proper support in a husband. You can keep your lowborn Lydia around if you like. Servant, mistress, I don't care. Jesus Christ. I will not do that, Father. I am the head of this family, and the family standing took a severe blow after you married that commoner. It is unthinkable. How could you give up the memory of the beautiful Amelia Alborni for this lowly woman and that bastard child of hers? But now, you have a chance to set things right. Don't disappoint me. Father nods curtly, trying not to look in Mother's direction. Father, I wish to see Stefan. If I find her conduct in the Baroness's presence satisfactory enough, then you may see him. She is coming for a visit tomorrow. Be prepared. Oh wait, this might be a chance for us to get willpower for the sacrament. I'm convinced we need willpower for the sacrament. Grandfather wipes his mouth with his napkin, throws it onto his plate, and leaves. Mother's lips move silently. Nobody says a word. Then Father stands up and orders you and the other children back to your rooms. He needs to speak to Mother in private. Father comes to your room before bedtime. He sits on the edge of the bed and adjusts a crease on the woolen blanket. He distanced himself from you after Stefan's departure, so you're not used to... But we've been getting daily training lessons with him. So you're not used to such attention from him. In the candlelight, you can see his face in the dark. There's a sour expression on it. My son, Baroness Emma Elodar, will be visiting us tomorrow. Please be polite and treat her with respect. Nathan will do as you do. I want this dinner to be as immaculate as possible. Don't let me down. Okay, we got dad points. I'm hoping that doing what dad wants will get us willpower too. But we have to do whatever gets us willpower. On the next day, Mother starts dressing you and Nathan for the coming dinner. You see red all around her eyes. She has been crying, and for a long time. It hurts just to look at her. Nathan starts whining quietly. You and Nathan are dressed in new doublets, your tousled hair brushed into shape. Gloria is told to stay in her room. Father appears wearing his best suit. We don't do that well. We're gonna try our best, okay? We need willpower, man. Mother is in a humble brown dress, looking pale. Grandfather has an uncharacteristically contented look about him. You hear the sound of wheels and hooves against the cobbles in the yard, then a pair of dainty heels come clacking. The antechamber is completely quiet and still, fearing Grandfather's observant eye. The door opens. You see your guest, ooh, she is pretty. A beautiful dark-haired woman in a dress of elegant deep blue. Father takes the hand of Lady Elodar and kisses it, showering her in compliments. Grandfather's face is beaming in her presence. No one even bothers to introduce Mother. Baroness, I allow you to introduce you Robert's sons. Power Lines, that's me, and Nathan Brante. Frankly, it's his eldest Stefan who deserves the most attention, but currently he is studying in Eterna with other young noblemen like himself. It is my hope that his younger sons will also make me proud one day. Except for the one that I caved the skull in of with my cane. Jesus Christ, Granddad. Grandfather eyes you with a probing look. How will you act in front of the Baroness? Will you accept her here next to your father's rightful wife? Oh boy. Reputation at the cost of unity. Walk away with Mother. Oh. We don't really care about Mom, though. She's kind of a bitch. Ah, shit. Nothing here is going to give us willpower. Oh, that would have required perception. Interesting. Wait. Just piss off Granddad even more. And that would have required willpower, but we don't have any at all. I feel like that's kind of a waste of willpower, not getting involved. Yeah, Mom's a sinking ship. We don't care about Mom. I feel like politeness is all we can do right now. Because that'd give us both Dad and Granddad points. Walking away with Mom, I don't see the point of that. Like, we get perception, but who gives a shit? And we get a Mom point, yay. So what? We will... Oh, wait, we can do this. It's unlocked. But we're not gonna, because that's stupid. Greet the Baroness politely. Yeah, that's all we can do. I mean, there's no option for getting willpower there. You follow Father's example and kiss the Baroness's fingers gently. Her laughter fills the antechamber, ringing like chimes. You gallantly offer to lead her to the sitting room. Lady El Lodar graciously agrees. Behind you, your back, you can hear Mother sobbing. It is what it is. Grandfather and Baroness El Lodar engage in small talk over dinner. She tells him of woes of litigation over her late husband's inheritance, and he advises her like the judge he is. Grandfather? Not Dad, because Dad is the judge. Or is Granddad a judge too? Father is mostly silent, only getting in a word or two. You do your absolute best to behave yourself. Yeah, that's the smartest thing we could have done there. After the decorous farewells to Lady El Lodar, Father quietly thanks you for your model behavior. The morning after he leaves for Eterna with Grandfather... Oh, the morning after he leaves for Eterna with Grandfather to visit Stefan. Mother spends almost an entire day in her bedroom. You cannot bring yourself to speak to her. It probably makes it worse with her. Father returns from the capital in a quiet rage. You overhear your parents talking. Apparently, Grandfather has already poisoned Stefan's mind against him, and he greeted Father with cold hostility. The name of Baroness Olodar is never mentioned in the house again. So they're not getting married? Then what was the point of that? Eh, we got affection. I'll take it. We got indifference. I feel like indifference is better than not. We have a few disagreements, and we're in a modest position. Okay. Oh, that's the honor the family, not just me. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Okay. We're year 7. Maybe we have one more year until Sacrament? I hope this is Nick's. We don't have any willpower. The kaleidoscope. Father now checks on your studies often and nitpicks you for sitting or eating or speaking in an incorrect fashion. Once he becomes so annoyed, he says that he wishes Stefan had been the one to stay home instead of you. He never expected to hear those words from your father of all people. I thought we were on Team Dad. What happened? Grandfather's trip to the capital took longer than expected. It feels lighter around the house without his presence. You allow yourself a little change of scenery. Instead of your room, you now busy yourself with reading and calculations in the sitting room across from the open door to the yard. Gloria has joined you today. She has already helped you progress through several complex passages in the book. Right now, she seems preoccupied with a strange tube. Aren't you hurt by the way Grandfather treats you, you ask? We're the one that died. Shouldn't she be asking us that? We're the one that died. Grandfather always says they should get rid of me. I'm used to it now. He hurts you a lot worse because you're closer to him. I just have to stay out of his way. That's it. Fair enough. Oh, wait, no, we are related by blood. Duh, because we have the same mom. I don't know why I forgot that before. She shows you the strange tube she has been holding all day. Look, it's a kaleidoscope. Got it as a gift. Want to see inside? Alright. Excited by the idea, you close the book and peer into the tiny hole on one end of the tube. Your eye sees a multitude of intricate patterns. Each turn of the tube reveals a new web of interwoven colors. They mesmerize you. The kaleidoscope turns the fire... What was that? The kaleidoscope turns the fire burning in the fireplace into a cavalry made of flames. You're riding at the front of a fiery horseman, ready to face the enemy. Grandfather's face emerges from the intersecting lines, and you swing the kaleidoscope like a sword, cutting it in half. Now, you look at the blue sky through a window. The patterns are unending, secretive and calm and peaceful. Just like Father's smile before Grandfather's invasion. The deep blue gives way to a scattering of gold radiating gentle warmth, like Mother's arms when she isn't strangling her baby. This fleeting beauty too soon gives way to a hypnotic new pattern. Again and again, you see your family in these interconnecting figures as they come together and break apart. And in the middle of this golden glow, see Gloria's green eyes gazing at you observantly. Yeah, war! We crave violence, don't we? We were just built different. Your sister left you long ago. The books are abandoned, and time slips away unchecked, but you're still busy peering into the kaleidoscope. Order emerges from the chaos before your eyes again and again, but you cannot preserve it, no matter how you try. You are caught in an inner conflict. There's so much that can be done with this kaleidoscope. Oh, fuck. Should you take it apart or ask Gloria how it works, or keep enjoying the patterns it shows you? You still have lessons. Return to the studies! Fuck, that takes willpower. Fuck, that takes willpower. Willpower, willpower, willpower! Oh shit, we're gonna break even. Look. Looking through the kaleidoscope is stupid, but this is a safe L. This is a safe L for us. We can take this L. This is our redemption arc. You continue peering into the ever-changing patterns the kaleidoscope offers you. They become truly interesting when you point out the shining pillar gleaming in the sky. Oh. In your mind's eye, we crave war. Jesus Christ. In your mind's eye, one battle follows another, filling your ears with clanging steel and neighing of horses. You are leading the Imperial Army now. Everybody is so proud of you. Grandfather says you're better than Stefan, and... Father's stern voice cuts your daydream short. You lost track of time this evening now. How did you get your hands on this toy, Powerlines? Why aren't you studying? Give it to me. I'll have double the lessons tomorrow. Fair enough. Look. That was totes worth it. We broke even, okay? We're at 0, so we're not at negative anymore. For the Empire. Sweet temptation. Grandfather's visits are no longer a cause for fear and panic in the house. He has become something you're used to. Something nagging, yet not unordinary, like a splinter or a stain on your trousers. The tension still remains, however. Sir Gregor's disdain for everyone in the house is so palpable, it almost stings for real. Your lessons with the tutor are done for today. You're walking down the stairs when you spot Gloria peeping into the sitting room through a slightly open door. You sneak up on your sister and tap her lightly on the shoulder. She is startled. Something that sometimes kills us. Yes. Yes. I mean, I guess it didn't bother us that much. Oh, it's you, Powerlands. Look, Sir Gregor's eating something. Huh? Grandfather is sitting on the sofa, flipping through a book with one hand and reaching for a glass bowl with another now and then. Inside the bowl, you see candied fruit, a sweet confectionery forbidden to the common estate, like all sweet things. Yet Grandfather's face shows no pleasure as he keeps consuming the high-born treats. The clock strikes 3. Grandfather rises from his seat, puts away the bowl on a shelf, and leaves for the yard. He always takes a walk in the city at this time. Gloria nudges you with her elbow and looks at the candy bowl when you look at her. The first emotion you feel is fear, but next comes curiosity, and it is stronger. Stefan used to boast that candied fruit tastes incredible, and now you have the perfect opportunity to try it. No. Ah, damn it. You try a candied fruit first. The sugar starts to melt as soon as you put it on your tongue. It's so sweet. You've never eaten anything as good as this. You take the whole bowl off the shelf and give it to your sister. She takes the fruit and brings it to her mouth, carefully like a treasure. Ah, fuck. There's a thumping on the stairs, footsteps accompanied by the knocking of a walking stick. You have no idea why, but Grandfather is back. You quickly hide behind the sofa and pull Gloria after you, but she is frozen in place with the bowl in her hands. The door opens. Grandfather's menacing figure advances on Gloria. His hand seizes her arm. You squalid, ungrateful, lowborn child! How dare you bite the hand that feeds you? You and your trollop of a mother would be sleeping in a ditch if it weren't for my spineless son. I mean, he's not wrong about the spineless thing, is he? The sweet and pleasant things in life are for the noble estate, not for the likes of you. Did you forget your lot? His hand swings and hits Gloria on the cheek. She falls to the floor right next to where you are hidden. Her fingers glisten with the warm, melted sugar that brought you here. Grandfather advances again, his walking stick ready, but then he sees you huddling behind the armchair. Is grandfather about to do a double murder? Are we about to die to granddad again? Please don't hurt him, Sir Brante. This is all my fault. He tried to stop me. Thanks, sis. We didn't, but thanks. I would have tried to stop you, honestly. You can already see a bruise on Gloria's cheek. This is only the beginning of her punishment. Gloria was caught red-handed, unlike you. You can still avoid your punishment. What is then, milksop? You try the sugar too? Or are you trying to stop this piece of filth like she says? Mock granddad along with sister? Why would we do that? Tell the truth. It takes willpower? I don't want to use willpower, but it'll make granddad not despise us, maybe? Lie? Ooh. +5 willpower. I don't think Gloria is gonna join in on that. Ooh. I don't like lying, but that gets us the willpower, right? And we are low on perception, but that put us back in the negative. So this is between tell the truth and lie. I'm not going to mock him. That's stupid. We already have enough determination. Yeah, we really need the willpower because we're at 0. We can go negative. I don't want to go negative. I think we can burn some of Gloria points. I think that's okay. We're going to lie. We're going to roach out on her. It is what it is. We just need the willpower. You stand up and start talking. Yes, Gloria was telling the truth. You were trying to stop her. Grandfather tilts his head as he keeps you transfixed by his inhospitably bitter gaze. Then why did you hide behind the armchair like a petty thief? Because you killed me? Because you killed me last time? What do you mean, why? We're fearing for our life. It was all Gloria, you tell him. She told you to hide. Gloria looks at you with pain and disappointment when you say this. Grandfather nods, satisfied by your answer. He tells you to stay and watch him punish Gloria. She's about to die. For the first time in your life, you see somebody else being punished. Her skin split apart by grandfather's walking stick, her clothes getting soaked in blood as she writhes in agony. Yeah, because you killed me. That's like... What other explanation does he need? Night comes, but Gloria's sobbing keeps you awake. You go to her bedroom and try to calm her down, but a muffled "go away" is her only reaction. She lied to grandfather for you, so why is she angry with us now? Because we roached out and made it worse for her? Mother takes Gloria to church next morning. They return late in the afternoon, and Gloria begs Father on her knees for forgiveness. She will never take what she does not deserve by birth, she pleads. She does not look at you, not even once. I don't feel good about it, but we got willpower. We got something in the bank. Yes, this is why we wanted the willpower. This is why we wanted the willpower. Father and Mother have been focused on Nathan and you since early morning. Instead of breakfast, you were told to say your prayers, wash your hands and faces, and get dressed in plain white shirts. Today is the day of your sacrament. Nathan looks a little shrimpy, doesn't he? Mother, I want to go play in the yard. No playing today. You and Pyrolines are big boys now. It's time for you both to have your first sacrament. No one can live without a lot. Yeah, her sacrifice was not in vain. I don't want a lot. I think we might have rubbed off on Nathan a little. Be quiet and listen. You were born commoners, so you must accept a low-born lot before the twins. When you grow up, you'll get a chance to earn a noble lot. Father and Mother take you to the carriage. Nathan is hungry. He starts whining. Grandfather is the last to get in the carriage. His eyes are on you and your brother, looking for every fault. Soon the carriage is moving along the streets of Anazote. Slowly and solemnly. One more turn, and you see the colossal white building marked by 2 massive pillars. For the first time in your life, you are to enter the Church of the Twin Gods. You enter... Oh, that's what they meant by the sharp path. You enter the gate and walk under the splendorous dome of the church. The church hall is divided into 2 halves. They are drastically different from one another. The floor on one side is rough and jagged and covered in dried brown spots, while the floor on the other is made of smooth marble. The commoners kneel on the jagged floor, and the well-dressed nobles and the families sit on pews. Father and grandfather leave you to sit on one of the nobles' pews. Mother walks to the rough stone of the commoner side and gets down on her knees. You see her wince in pain. For the lowborn estate shall suffer in the house of the faith. The church acolytes surround you and lead you to the altar, where you and other children will take your sacrament this day. Before you stands a tall priest, dressed in black, with a sword in one hand and a hefty whip in the other. Nathan's whining grows louder. He dislikes this place. He is scared. You remain quiet, but your stomach roils in uneasy anticipation. The first child to take the sacrament is a jaunty little boy from a family of nobles. The priest extends the sword before him and recites the words of his lot. From this day forth he will fight and rule and pursue the arts, his mind now forever free from the throes of suffering, for he now belongs to the noble lot. The boy proudly touches the flat of the blade with his lips. If we kill all the children, will that put us ahead? I mean, we do crave violence. Nathan is next to receive the sacrament. He suddenly snaps out of his fearful trance and tries to break free, but the acolyte pulls him towards the altar and throws him on the jagged floor of the lowborn side. The sharp edges bite into Nathan's knees as he lands, spraying drops of red around him. I don't wanna, Powerlines. Why do they want to whip me? What I do? You exist, mainly. Look, I mean, it sucks, bro, but look on the bright side. You're not about to die. Not like us. You're not getting your head caved in by grandfather. You try to break free and run to Nathan's side. You want to give him courage and protect him, but the acolyte's grip on you is too firm. You feel utterly helpless. Your little brother has to face the road all by himself. The priest starts reciting the words of the lot as he swings the lash over Nathan's shoulders. From this day forth, Nathan, thou shalt endure and work and suffer. Thou shalt be ardent in thy labor and humble in obedience to thy rulers. And now cometh thy first true suffering, which thou must accept with gratitude. The lash cracks. It strikes his right shoulder. It strikes his left shoulder. The blows are so powerful that Nathan falls to the floor. The priest tells him to rise. He has received his lot. Nathan gets on his feet and drags himself towards Mother, his knees torn and bloodied, his spirit broken. It is your turn. Your feet will not move. You can barely muster enough strength to walk to the altar. You get down your knees and feel the sharp stones below. So sharp your clothing cannot protect you. Your skin begins to burn. The acolyte forces your head down, and you feel the lash being drawn above you, ready to strike. The priest's words are for you now. This is thy sacrament. Thou shalt work and endure and suffer. Thou art about to receive thy first true suffering by the sacred lash. Dost thou accept thy lot? We got willpower, baby. Wait. Granddad approves? I would have thought Granddad would have not approved. Raise head for willpower. Huh. Accept it for... We lose some determination, but we have a lot. Catch the lash. Catch the lash like a fucking G. Catching the lash is actually really fucking funny. Also, yeah, kiss the priest's sword. That's a little dangerous, but honestly, I feel like catch the lash is so funny. It's between catch the lash and kiss the sword. Both are like equally awesome. You defy the rite of sacrament, kiss the priest's sword, or you catch the lash before it strikes the shoulders. Kissing the sword will make us a warrior, true. But warrior isn't the only path. It'll give us an extra determination, lose willpower. We'll be back at -5 willpower. And we're destined for the nobleman's sacrament. And in relations with grandfather who killed us in cold blood for kicking his shins will improve to 0. Honestly, now that we're here, I feel like going for the noble sacrament is kind of the L. Like, it's cool, but I don't know. I think catching the lash is the move here. Because, okay, becoming a nobleman is really cool. However, we were born different, defying the system. And wanting to become a nobleman just entrenches ourselves in that system. So by catching the lash, although raising the head also gives us willpower, which we could use. So now it's between raise your head or catch the lash. One is really funny. Okay, we have to take catch the lash. It's just too awesome. Honestly, I feel like these two should be swapped. Like, this one should be locked. Because catching the lash is such a G move. Like, how can you not take it if you can? Alright, we're catching the lash. The lash strikes, but your hand flies up and intercepts it before it can reach your shoulder. The leather whip leaves a deep cut on the palm of your hand. Blood starts dripping down your arm, soaking your humble shirt with red. The furious priest yanks the lash out of your hand. The acolytes grab you by the arms again. You would not be given a second chance to interrupt the sacrament. Worth it. Worth it, baby. Fight the power. The lash cracks, hits you on the right shoulder. You grit your teeth. Your back barely hurts at all. The real pain comes from the cut on your hand. The lash strikes again, this time on your left shoulder. I wonder if there's a way to die at the sacrament. That'd be really funny too. You rise and walk away from the altar, swaying. You see things with surprising clarity now. A timid hand touches yours. It is Nathan. His tearful face a mixture of confusion and awe. 'Cause we're just built different. Oh, I love it. Mother takes your hand and leads you out of the church. Once you are outside, she scolds you for being insubordinate. Grandfather is the last to leave the church. His face is covered in red, angry blotches. There's a... What are you gonna do, kill me? There's a quiet fear in his voice that says something to Father, who remains quiet and miserable as you walk to the carriage. You defied a powerful will that day. There's fear inside of you. You fear that this will might one day destroy you. I don't know. We got the determination at least. So though, we're kind of stupid. We're kind of fucking stupid. You have taken your first sacrament and received the commoner's lot. The mark left on you by the sacrament takes a long, long time to heal. Mother says it's a reminder of your lot, suffering and sufferance, pain and patience. Gloria shows you the mark of the lash on her shoulder one day. It will never disappear. You are a commoner now. This is the lot you were born into. But Father keeps telling you to study hard, so you may yet earn a different lot and become a noble of the mantle. We got other plans. You recall the past with warm sadness, where Stefan still lived with you, or when he wrote to you for a time shortly after he left. Now he thinks it beneath him to write the commoners in his family. Mother didn't lock herself in the bedroom as often back then. This changed shortly before Nathan was born. But most importantly, you missed the time before the terrifying figure of your grandfather was constantly looming over you. You learned the true power of the lot only after the head of the family's arrival, because he killed us. In grandfather's eyes, no commoner deserves to be treated with kindness. Is this just him, or is it the way of the entire world? The very thought makes you queasy. You are older now, and what's more, you are an elder brother now. You've learned how to care about someone else, how to teach and protect. Soon you are a small boy no longer. As the days pass, play gradually gives way to laborious study. Now your choices will decide your place in the bizarre and ruthless world of adulthood. Your childhood years are over. We already died. Do what you will. And now... We died. Now is time for saving. How do I save in this game? Save? Is there a... Destiny? How do I save? I don't know. Do I just quit? Quit? Or she wants to quit the main menu? Okay, automatic saving. Okay, cool. Cool, got it. Okay, that was the life and suffering of Sir Brante. I really like this game. This game is awesome. It's better than I expected. We're going to continue this tomorrow for our adolescent years. We're going to see what fresh hell we can stir up this time tomorrow at 1:40 a.m. Eastern. If you enjoyed this, go and like and subscribe to the channel. But I hope the Fan Gang has a fantastic Thursday. I'll see you all tomorrow. Take care, everyone. See ya.